I have had to film this video 10 times over. I was editing the second cut, and I still don't think I'm gonna like this. I filmed this 2 times before, didn't like the first one, didn't bother editing it, kinda sorta liked the second one, started to edit, got halfway done, didn't like it, so here we are. I think it's because I went kind of too deep? I'm sure there's a better choice of words for that. And it got a little emotional. Basically, this video is just me prefacing a trip that I'm about to take and my personal experience with the pros and the cons of internet friends. Yeah! So basically, my first pro would have to be you can actually find someone who is like you a lot. And they have a lot of the same similarities and interests and sometimes even beliefs. Through the power of the internet, you can basically choose who you want to befriend and who you don't want to friend. And sometimes unfriend. In my personal experience, I've met about a handful of people online who have similar interests, and we can just go back and forth with organic conversation. Anime, video games, music, movies that came out, whatever we find interesting. And I think that's super cool because 10 or 15 years ago, if you didn't have friends at school, you're kind of stuck there. There was no option for you to find somebody else who lives on the other side of the world or in another state or even another country. I think it's just super neat that that's a thing. And I've experienced that firsthand, less than a handful of times. And I think a con to that is this expectation that people, I don't even know how to say this. For me personally, I've done it and I've had people do it to me. This expectation of how much friendship there actually is. So basically, I've had somewhat realistic and unrealistic expectations of, someone reciprocating back the attention, I guess, that is given. We all like attention, we all like having someone ask us how our day is, we like having somebody ask us how we're doing, and I've found myself having just an expectation there that wasn't always fulfilled, and I'm guilty of that myself. Okay, the camera got full, and I think the angle is all messed up now. Whatever. Basically, what I was talking about was there's this expectation there that isn't always fulfilled, and it's not always intentional or unintentional, or someone's trying to be rude, or someone's trying to be mean, or trying to get back at you. It's essentially you aren't IRL friends, and I've slowly realized that. Now, don't hate me for this, but when I'm editing my videos, I go through the same emotions from when I filmed them. And so what I'm talking about here is that when you're in real life friends, you, as we say here in California, do life together. And that's when your friendship is really tested. And when you're tested with your patience with the other person, and you get to see sides of them that you've never seen before. And that's all I really got to say about that. And for me, it took me to experience some bitterness and anger, because I'm not perfect, to realize that it's okay. Not everyone's trying to get at me. Not everyone is upset with me. It's just, that's how the internet works. For me, personally, might be different for someone else. So, with that said, I'm more aware now that I shouldn't expect anything of anyone. I had a friend tell me once that nobody owes you anything. If you want to get something or you want to achieve it, you gotta work hard and get there yourself. However, that doesn't really apply in this case, because no matter how hard I tried, my expectations still weren't met. But basically, people are gonna let you down. I let people down. My friends let me down. Everyone lets you down. So that con kind of sucks. But on a lighter note, a pro for having internet friends is meeting them for the first time. It happened to me once. I was extremely anxious, extremely nervous, only because that's never happened to me before, and I just remember having all these butterflies and feeling so excited and thinking about what is this person gonna be like. And the first few months was extremely awesome. Hanging out all the time, getting to know each other IRL, in real life. And it was a whole new experience and a whole new way of making friends. Something that I've never experienced before. And for that, I'm thankful. And a con to that, unfortunately, the expectations still might not be met. Hanging out with this person, I didn't meet their expectations, didn't meet some of my expectations. Life got in the way. I got extremely busy with work and school and other friends. Couldn't make them my first priority or one of my top priorities. And unfortunately, the friendship kind of fizzled out. That's not to say that that friendship can't be fixed. It's a whole new thing dealing with internet friends. I have no idea. I don't really know what I'm doing. Just kinda making my way downtown. I forgot, was that a pro or a con? All I'm saying is that the internet is a cool place. For every good that there is, there's probably some bad to it. However, it's definitely worth the experience. You wouldn't know what good experiences are if you never had bad experiences, if that makes any sense. Use your brains! I think that's something profound in my brain, and I may sound stupid right now, but I think it makes sense. So with that, in 2 weeks I'll actually be making a trip to go meet some internet friends. Bomb family, Connell family, Lee's family. I'm excited to make your acquaintance and just have a good, solid time up there. So with that said, thank you for watching, whoever's watching. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. I respond to everything. Maybe not in the fastest time, but I do. And yeah, I'm excited. I don't know how to end this. Was I sitting like this the whole time? Oh gosh, I should have been sitting like this. Oh well. Goodbye.